If you're watching this video, it's more than likely because you're looking for an Onlywire review. You're wondering if Onlywire even works. Maybe you're wondering if it's the right tool for you. Is it worth the money? Well, you've come to the right place. I've been using Onlywire for some time now, and it's made my social media content syndication absolute breeze. I did have to set it up the first time, which required some effort, but ever since then it's been working for me in the background, syndicating all my content to many social media accounts on autopilot, creating backlinks to my content, and bringing a lot of traffic to my content. That helps my search engine rankings, as well as adds a lot of views and traffic to my content. It saves me a ton of time, a lot of effort every day, and it's absolutely worth every penny. Now, when I first looked at an Onlywire review, trying to figure out if it was the right thing for me and whether it was the right tool for my business, I wasn't quite sure, but the nice thing is that they offered a free account, which doesn't even require a credit card to sign up. So I was able to just get in there, play around with it, and verify that it really was the right thing for me. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that, but before we do that, I want to log into my account, show you around a little bit, show you the basic functions, and then we'll go back and show you how to sign up for a free account for yourself. So basically, go ahead and scroll down beneath this video. You should be able to see a link to sign up for a free Onlywire account. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And this is where you sign up for a free account. So we'll come back to this later, but for now we're just going to go ahead and log into my Onlywire account. Now, I do have two Onlywire accounts. One I use to syndicate my own personal content, which I refer to as my personal broadcast network. This is the one we're going to log into. And I also have a second account which is used for tribal syndication. That allows me to get hundreds and hundreds of backlinks with the click of a button, also on autopilot, to multiple other people's social networks, but that's a subject for a different blog post. So let's go ahead and log into my account. It does remember my username and password, so that makes it a little bit easier for me. Okay, the first thing you see when you log in is the list of recent posts that Onlywire syndicated for you. So we're going to get back to this list a little bit later, but the important thing is that you understand, first of all, the value and what it can do for you and your business. If you wanted to post a certain piece of content to multiple social networks, your only option really without a tool like Onlywire is to manually do that, which means you got to log into each account on its own, copy and paste all the information in there, submit, log out, log into the next one, copy and paste all the information, submit, log out. I mean, you can see how this goes on and on and on. It's very tedious. Your other option is to just go ahead and upload the information one time to Onlywire and let Onlywire do all the login, copy and pasting, and submitting. Basically a click of a button, and it gets blasted out to all your social networks, bringing backlinks to your content and a lot of traffic from those social networks. So before you can do that, you need to go ahead and set up your networks, and you do that through this tab right here on the left. Let's go ahead and click on that, and then now you'll see a list of all the social media networks that Onlywire works with. You see major networks like Facebook and fan pages and groups and Twitter, Google+, Pinterest, LinkedIn, company pages, Blogger. It just goes on and on and on and on. StumbleUpon. Now you do need to set those up. It's a one-time process, which is a bit time-consuming, but it's worth it. And you can also go out to websites like Fiverr.com and hire someone to actually do that for you. So it will cost a little bit of money, but you won't have to spend the time. So I'm just going to show you one example for a site that I do not have set up, like Skyrock. I actually don't use Skyrock too much, not really sure why, but if you go ahead and add a new network right here by clicking on the plus, if you have an account, you can just add your username and password right here, hit save, and then it will be added to the list of networks to be syndicated next time Onlywire syndicates some of your content. If you don't have one, go ahead and click on the link right here. It will take you out to Skyrock to set up an account over there, and then you can come back here, put your username and password in to use it moving forward. Just a quick note about setting up accounts on these social media networks. Make sure you make it look good. Add a picture, put your name in, some information about you, maybe add links to your major sites like your blog or your fan page that you post a lot on a regular basis. it will bring you a lot of traffic. It would look good. This is a people's business, and it's important that you look like a person, not a machine. Okay, so once you have your network set up, you can also set up network groups. I don't have network groups set up simply because my business is very focused and I deal with one type of customers. But let's say, for example, if you had a network marketing company that you're promoting online and you had a brick and mortar business, you might want to keep those a little separate, simply because the content for both those type of businesses would not be the same and it's not really connected. So you can set up a group to post to one group for your network marketing and a different group for your brick and mortar business. Okay, so now you have your network set up and you have your groups set up. So the next step is posting. So we're going to go back to the screen that shows the list of posts, and you really have two options to post. One is manual, which means that you upload the information one time to Onlywire, and Onlywire will go out to all your networks and submit that. And the other one is using automation, which we'll get to that in a moment. So let me show you the manual option first. So basically you just click right here on the bar on the top, you add the link that you're trying to promote. So for example, if it's a blog post, it will be the link to the actual blog post, not the main link to your blog. You'll add your title right here, which will be the title of the blog post, and a few words right here to describe what this is about. And then it will automatically hit share. It will submit it to all your networks that are configured at this time. Now, if you decide for some reason that you don't want to post this to all your networks, you can edit the networks by clicking this little button right here. And then you can take off, let's say, well, I don't think this is relevant to Delicious, maybe not relevant to High Five, and I don't want to post to LinkedIn either. Click continue, and now it will take that off a list of networks that are being auto posted to. Now, another nice thing about this is the time posting feature. If you click on this little clock on the left hand side, you can actually schedule the post to a future date. And this is extremely useful, especially if you know that you're not going to be posting for the next week. Maybe you're spending some time in the Caribbean or some other wonderful exotic vacation. You really don't want to deal with posting. So you can create all your content in advance and have Onlywire go out and post it in different intervals, different times. So you can set your date and you set your time, and then just hit set right here, and it will automatically post it on the schedule that you want. So people are still seeing activity on your sites even though you're not really doing it, but it's done automatically by the machine. Let's go ahead and close out on this. And then the second option, which is really what I use very often, is the automation. And if you click on this tab right here that says automation, it will take you to where you can add your RSS feeds. Now, an RSS feed is basically a list of all the posts that you have on a certain network. And what Onlywire will do is we'll go out to that RSS feed and pull down every so often, every few hours it will check it, pull up the new content, and automatically post it to your network. So basically, once you post it one time, you never have to worry about it again, and it just pulls it in, automatically broadcasts it, and you're good to go. I don't think the free accounts allow adding RSSs, so what I'll do is I'm going to show you how to add an RSS right here to take advantage of the syndication. So what you do right here is you click add new, put your RSS feed right here, and then click add. So I just wanted to show you what happens when you do that. So I just got my Tumblr RSS feed right here. I'm just going to copy it from here, paste it into here, and then click add feed and continue. Now Onlywire will go out and check it. If there's an error code, it will let you know, but for now you can see what it shows you right here, which allows you to post to all network, or you can choose to reduce the amount of networks you're posting to if you don't think that the content there is relevant to all your networks. So you can choose this. You can edit the list of networks and remove networks that you do not want to post that RSS to. The normal default setting is just all future posts moving forward, but if you have a social network that is extremely active and you post a lot, you might want to have Onlywire go back up to 72 hours in reverse and pull past posts and syndicate them to the social network. So we'll just leave this no as future. This, hit save and continue, and then moving forward, anything you put on that network will be automatically syndicated to your entire Okay, so let's go back to the post page and take a look at what actually happened here. So you can see that these are some examples of posts that went out recently, and if you look at each one of them, we'll just click on this one down here, right there, it will show you the list of all the networks that it was posted to automatically. So this is all complete and posted to these networks. There's still one waiting, which is this one right here under scheduled, so it will go out and do that pretty soon. I don't have any future ones scheduled, but if there were, you would be able to see them under the scheduled posts right here. And of course you can get a list of all your complete posts. Okay, here's an important tip for you. Every so often you want to come back and log into your account and check this little notification up on the top. If there are any problems with submissions, you'll see account right here, and when you click on it, you'll be, right now you see I have no notifications, but just a couple of days ago I had a problem with my LinkedIn account. It wasn't able to submit, probably some kind of a network timeout of some sort. And at that point, I think it was on this post right here, so I'm going to click on the details, and then you can see right there bounced. So these are all the ones that were completed. There were no more scheduled for this post, and this one bounced, which means that it was not able to submit the link in. But I do want to submit to it, so I went ahead, I logged into it, I fixed the problem. I think it was just a network timeout. There really wasn't any problem with the account. I can just check this one and I can hit resend. And when you do that, it will automatically see it went out of this list right here. And then once I hit the refresh, you can see it now move to the scheduled. It's going to go out and resubmit this post to LinkedIn, which to me is an important network. Now, don't stress over this too much. Don't think you have to go back in there every day and check it. But once in a while, just go back in there and check it. If there's any errors with networks, refix them so that you don't lose too many posts. But you know, if a few drop, that's okay. It's not a big deal. Okay, so I'm going to log out of here, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how to set up a free account. Okay, so let's go ahead and sign up for a free Onlywire account, and we'll play around with it, put it for a test. So if you still have this web page open, all you got to do is go ahead and click sign up for free. If you don't, go right ahead to the bottom of the video, scroll down to the bottom, and you should see this link right here to sign up for a free Onlywire account. So we're going to go ahead and sign up for free. Again, it does not require a credit card, so that's pretty cool. You can sign up by using your Facebook account, or you can create a username and by using an email address. So I'm just going to put in here Gershon test. Let's see if that works, if I haven't used that before. Add in your email address. Now, if your email address is already in the system, obviously it's not going to work, but I did learn that by using Gmail, you can actually add a +1 or +2 or +3, and it will create an individual email for you that will look different than your regular email, but it will still get to the same place. And all I'm going to do here is type in a password. Now you want to make sure that you click on show here, because it's not asking you to repeat the password. That way you'll make sure you're typing in the correct one, and go ahead and click on create account. Make sure you put the correct email in. This is important because, as you can see, it's sending an activation email to the email that you put in. And if you do not get that activation email, click on activating the account, you will not be able to set up your free account. So I'm going to go ahead and open my email. Let's go to gmail.com, and I'll sign in with my main account. Now, normally that would be that email that Onlywire sent to you would either be in your promotions or your update file, or possibly in your spam folder. So make sure you look for it in all those places. I think it usually winds up in the updates, and yep, here it is right here on the top line. Onlywire, confirm your registration. So let's go ahead and click on that. And all you really need to do is click on confirm my registration. And voila, you're already logged in to the free account right here. So when you log in, the first thing it's going to lead you to is setting up your networks, and then from there you can go on. Now it will show you basically, here's the list of benefits that you can get. I don't think the RSS feeds are available from the free accounts, but you do have to upgrade for that point. But you know, once you decide, you'll be able to do that. And you can either set your networks up here, and then basically feel free to activate. That's pretty simple and straightforward. Now, if you see here, The free accounts are limited. You can only submit to some of the major accounts. These are kind of grayed out because they belong to the upgraded accounts, and if you decide that you like what you see, you can always upgrade from here or from the button here at the side. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you what happens if you decide that you want to proceed using Onlywire. So if you hit any one of these upgrade buttons, this is the point where it will ask you to go ahead and sign. It defaults to the cheapest account, which is basically $60 per year. That's at 50% discount because it does it on a yearly basis. If you want on a monthly basis, it will increase your price it will be $10 per month, but it will be double the price over the course of the year. So let me show you what payment programs they actually have, or what options they have. So if you click on Need More, it will allow you to choose from the different pricing options. You can go for a lot more, but honestly, the two accounts that I have, I use both of those at the basic level. I do choose the annual because I like to pay the $5 per month instead of $10 per month, and that is absolutely more than I would ever need. You can always upgrade a little bit if you need. I mean, the next step is only $30. It's only $20 per month, but honestly, it seems like their most cost-effective point is at the cheapest anyway. So once you do that, if you click Next, just follow the instructions, you'll be able to sign up to a fully paid Onlywire account after the trial period is over. Okay, so this concludes my Onlywire review. If you've liked what you've seen and you believe this is the right tool for you, go right ahead and sign up for a free account. If you have any comments or questions, go ahead and leave me a comment below this video. And I look forward to connecting with you on the web.